Yo, it's your boy Henji.
What's good? It's Tweez.
You know what time it is. We're back with Check Up One on One. Tweez, what's happening with you, my boy?
Not too much of the same. Ready to dive into the docket.
Let's get to it. Actually, before we dive into the docket, man, I gotta get something off my chest for real. You know I actually gotta ask your opinion as well.
What's the word?
Andre Three Stacks
Mm-hmm.
dropping an album on Friday.
Yes.
This album has no words. He is playing the flute. Andre, what in the hell? Tweez, what in the hell? You are supposed to be this GOAT that we've been waiting on for years to drop this album. It has been a wait since Speaker Box Love Below. And you give us elevator music?
Hey, look. All right, that's enough. I too am frustrated with the decisions of Three Stacks, but I will not allow any slander to Three Stacks. He is a goat, and he's explained that he no longer is motivated to rap.
Keep your heart, Three Stacks. Keep your heart. keep it over there. Because whatever you doing to the rap game, I'm not sure why.
You don't have to listen to it.
I won't.
It's not for you. It's not for you. It's for Three Stacks.
Yes, I mean, when you want to put your child to sleep, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it sounds like it's going to be.
What if it's the best elevator music ever created?
Is there a such thing?
Sure.
Have you ever left an elevator saying, "Oh yeah, I know that one"?
No, it's the best. There's a best in everything, man. Maybe he has different goals, man.
Like Three Stacks, man. I can't believe you, bro. Honestly, brother, I cannot. Big Boy's probably over there like, what in the? There's no way you hired that Big Boy. It's no way. Come on, dog.
He definitely hollered at Big Boy.
Nah.
They all know. We're the last to find out. You think they don't know what's up with Three Stacks? They know.
Hell no.
They know.
Three Stacks probably has a bunch of just like recorded YouTubes, resampled and remixed, and like bang, this is it with his flute. Nah, Three Stacks, go on here with that BS, bro.
Express yourself, bro. Express yourself, bro. Express yourself.
International Players Anthem to flutes.
We still got the Players Anthem, man.
What? Get out of here.
We still
Roses to flutes.
Hey. We still got Prototype, man.
Hey, man. Hey, let's go ahead and get to the docket, man. You know what time it is. It's been a while, but we are back with Contract Thieves. Dun, 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 dun.
Stealing.
Dun, 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 dun.
Bamboozling, robbing.
Dun, 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 dun.
Doing wrong.
Let's go ahead and get right to it. Sweet, you want to talk to him?
I'll take it. We all know this guy to be a little bit of a janky promoter. Julius Randle.
Oh no, Jew.
Julius, you've been doing wrong.
Jew.
Receiving $28 million this season. We'll be getting 30 next season. And 32 the year after that. Julius is averaging 18 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. Sounds good. Till you get to that last column. 34% from the field.
Oh, Lord.
Shooting splits. 34% from the field, 26 from 3, and 70 from the free throw line. What's more telling about this is that if I'm the New York Knicks, I'm scared. I'm panicking because not only does this look awful, but it looks familiar.
Oh, yeah.
It looks a lot like the 10 games that he had in the playoffs. 37%, 26 from 3, 71% from the free throw line. About 16 points, 8 rebounds, 3.5 assists. Oh, no, that's not going to do it.
We're getting familiar with this, Drew. Huh?
That's not going to do it. And it's very clear whose team it is. And now I'm starting to consider if R.J. Barrett's trying to move up in the rankings.
Why not? If there's a time, this is the time.
And where does that leave Julius receiving $28 million this season? It puts him in the illustrious category of contract thief.
Hey, my boy. I ain't mad at that one. Jew, step your game up. It's been a while. You know what I mean? In every playoff that you've been in, it has just not been the one. Do something. Help the guys. Because if you do, really, like, if you take the next step that you need to take, so will the Knicks. They're looking forward to it. Do something. Here it comes.
They won a playoff series without you, bro.
Real talk.
Without you. Step up.
Go ahead and move on to my contract thief. This guy here, I mean, left a great situation to try to become a man somewhere else. But he ain't just leave the last situation. He got punched out the room. And that's Jordan Poole. Is the pool even open?
Ain't no pool party for sure.
There ain't no pool party. He came to the DMV right on time where the pool is closed. And you know, we don't open back up till Memorial Day.
It's going to be some time.
And we hope that's not the case. But Jordan Poole ain't no pool. He's a bathtub. Jordan Poole ain't no pool. He's a bathroom vanity.
It's a bird bath.
Jordan Poole ain't no pool. He's a toilet bowl. Jordan Poole, do something. Jordan Poole, he averaged 20 points last year. He's averaging 16 points this year. 41% from the field, 33% from three, 48% true shooting percentage. That is dismal. Well below the league average. Jordan Poole's making 4 years, $130 million. Boy yoinks. Wizards are 2-8. Jordan Poole, you had one job. You were supposed to make us just look cool. We were supposed to have slide highlights, snatchbacks,
Talked about
Euros. We ain't seen nothing. But you checked out of timeouts. But you're not listening to the coach. Maxwell Sunsell Jr. is trying to call the plays. Tell you guys the plan of attack. You're not into it. Jordan Poole. I mean, I guess we know you're no leader for real. But your play is poo. And that's why you are, sir, a contract thief. Moving on, man. Draymond Green. I'm sure you saw the situation.
Yeah.
Whenever they had the whole scuffle there, Minnesota Timberwolves, Golden State Warriors, Clay, Jaden McDaniels, that whole thing happened out then. You saw what it did. The league has delivered down to Draymond a 5-game suspension, $25,000 fines to Rudy Gobert, Jaden McDaniels, and Klay Thompson. What do you think about a 5-game suspension? Should it be more or should it be less? This or that, my boy?
more.
More. Okay.
More.
Talk to me.
The thing is about Draymond is that, and the league would not be new in doing this, but the way that they do is you get a rap sheet. You are judged not on just the action that you've just committed, but all of the actions that you have committed leading up to it. It's kind of set in the rule book. It's the same way that the technical fouls lead to a certain number, and then you're suspended.
Mm-hmm.
It's a buildup. It's not about each action. And the thing is with Draymond, he's got it coming. He wants this to happen. He just had the fiasco or whatever issue. Yes, I will admit that's the first time in life I've ever seen a retro technical foul being called.
Mm-hmm.
But um, why? Why is there scuffle after scuffle with this guy? Why is he always involved? Look what he's done to Jordan Poole.
Mm-hmm.
Look at what happened to the pool party. Like we just said, it's closed. And all of that was due to his irrational aggression. And that's what he showed in that fight. Um, I'm, I actually shouldn't call it a fight. It was an assault. It was an assault. All right. I'm surprised that the league fined the assaulted, actually. I know that that's just common occurrence in the NBA, but
Assault.
there was assault. All right. I understand Rudy had put his hands on your teammate, but it was clear the level of aggression. The level was like maybe shoulder level, and Draymond immediately took it ear level. He rushes the scene. He's the only aggressor. And
Tell you this.
They can't get him to stop.
Let me tell you this.
They can't get him to stop.
Let me tell you this. This is a battle out here on the court. I don't care how anybody puts it. It's your team versus my team. Klay Thompson and Jaden McDaniels got into it. And they had got into it for a little bit. From the free throw line all the way to the other three-point line. Mm-hmm. Nobody steps in. Because again, those two are going to handle the situation. Rudy Gobert, again, I'm not sure. Physical, didn't seem too physical. He comes in, arms around Klay. That is not your teammate. I'm not sure what you're doing, but it looks like you're being physical. So Draymond comes to his defense. And the announcer calling the game, first thing he says, Draymond is coming to the defense of Klay because Rudy Gobert's hands are on Klay, not on McDaniels. So when that happens there, the moment Rudy Gobert puts his hands on Klay, it's up. And again, man, he was physical, but he was just pulling Rudy Gobert off him and letting it be known, hey, keep your hands off my teammate because you're wilding. So again, because it was defense, self-defense, team defense, it needs to be less than 5 games. And I'm going to tell you this. The Timberwolves have a history of this. This ain't the first time. You know about it with Mo Bamba. And the Magic. So Jaden McDaniels, if there's this whole rap sheet thing, my boy, you better start coughing up some more money.
So you're gonna give them a history for Austin Rivers being assaulted by Mo Bamba from off the bench? I don't think this goes into the rap sheet for a team. I don't think a team gets a rap sheet. I think they gotta have the same players. I think players get rap sheets. So I think that Draymond, again, I understand the idea of defending, but Draymond still could not, once he removed the threat that was posed by Rudy Gobert, he wouldn't allow the man to go. He's locked in like he's some kind of bear.
I think that's only because you have to make sure that I'm making sure. I'm going to grab you until the authorities get me, and then I know that we good. Because you grabbed my guy. And I don't know what you're on. And again, I'm not here to preach the whole violence thing, but no, it was to try to create order. Peace.
I don't think so. I think it was to try to establish some kind of dominance as well. I think pushing Rudy Gobert would have been fine. I think just like you talked about the Mo Bamba situation, right?
Yeah.
There's plenty of Magic players that ended up getting into it and pushing and shoving and that weren't initially involved in the fight. They're pushing their other people, but it's not a malice attack. It is clear that they're trying to separate people. Draymond's not trying to separate Rudy Gobert. He's trying to assault him. He's trying to inflict pain. He's put him in a headlock. It's more than that. It's not. He pushed and separated Klay. Klay seemed unconcerned about Rudy Gobert's presence. There was no resistance shown by Clay.
Well, because Rudy Gobert had him locked up in a chokehold as well. Who knows?
He didn't seem even the slightest bit angry at Rudy Gobert after he was released.
It's also Klay Thompson.
You mean the same Clay that started this debacle itself?
I mean, it started with a boxer that was just a little bit extra, and then McDaniels pulled him.
It was Clay's box out that was a little bit extra.
Yeah, Clay's boxer. Yeah, Clay's boxer was a bit extra.
Yeah. If he's angry enough to continue to pull back and fight back with Jaden McDaniels, I did expect him to show, the damage that was done by Rudy Gobert. Or at least have some kind of anger. It was all Draymond. Draymond wanted that. At least that's how it felt.
Draymond wanted to make sure his teammate was protected. And Draymond is going to make sure his teammates are protected at all times when he's on the floor. Draymond it's going to be clear because everyone knows Draymond's role out there. And again, not to say that he should get away with whatever. Fouls are fouls, flagrants, whatever the case may be. But in this situation, should he be suspended 5 games? No.
So what are you thinking? 2?
2. $25K fine, 2 games. Cool. Get him out of there.
Even though he just got ejected a game ago.
I mean, it hasn't added up to the ejection or technical rules where he gets automatically put out. So if that's that, then that's that. But that's not that. It's not up to that.
The aggression and the after the whistle.
Keep your hands off of guys that are not wearing the same color as you.
Draymond, you too.
Make sure of that.
Who makes you the enforcer of that? That's true. It goes for Draymond too, though, right?
Your man started it. I gotta protect my guy. What I'm gonna do? Just let all your guys put their hands and I'm just gonna watch? Hello? Keep your hands off. If you about to go in there, you better get your man off.
There was de-escalation. You can see de-escalation. It was de-escalation in that contact. But you choose to act juvenile.
Look, as I said, it is a battle. It is war out there.
It's also an entertainment business. And $1 million business at that.
Yeah.
On national television.
Yeah.
So it's more than just the battle. And he's got to maintain that kind of composure out there.
Understood.
There are worse things said and done on the floor by accident out there. People got to react a certain way. And I think sometimes an example has to be made. And I don't always love the example. But boy, someone's got to calm Draymond down.
Putting your hands on another in forceful manner or during forceful time
is a risk. It's a risk.
It's crazy.
It is a risk.
Because that then is showing the act of aggression. And I only have to now balance the power or imbalance it where I am the aggressor.
I 100% agree with those sentiments. I just only think they apply to the people that are involved, right? So that's for Rudy, and Rudy did take a risk by doing that. That's without a doubt, right? But it's up to Clay what kind of reaction comes up.
In a sense, man. In a sense. Speaking of reaction, man, what is your reaction right now to the NBA in-season tournament? Talk to me.
I like it.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
I like it. It's fun. I like the courts. Well, I like some of the courts.
That's blowing me.
Let's see. Now, some of the color schemes are cool. Of course, I love the Los Angeles Lakers color scheme, the purples. Yeah.
I thought it was like a full court Big 3 game at first.
They were tasteful.
I was like, what the hell? I was like, where is Ice Cube at?
No, some of these games look like Crew League games.
Oh, I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Like overtime elite out here or something? Weird.
But at the same time, there's a kind of a hype about it. I was on, I was speaking about how I didn't like, how I thought it was kind of corny that I could tell that LeBron cared, but hey, he cared. And so a lot of other NBA stars seem to care. They seem to want to get this award. They kind of want to get the big talk that comes along with performing in those games. It seems like they're out to play on those nights.
For sure. I mean, I think the NBA has really rolled it out beautifully. They got all the games playing on one day. majority of the teams of the league play. It seems as if the guys are seeming to play in these games. I mean, you got like maybe like one or two guys have missed games, but everyone's pretty much playing. The matchups are excellent. And when I talk about meaningful, I mean, I don't know if you saw last week's game. Again, Sixers playing the Detroit Pistons. Sixers are up 114-106. The Sixers come down with about 10 seconds left. Joel Embiid takes a shot with 0.8 seconds. Makes the three, ends up not counting. He's telling the guys, count the basket. The Pistons players are sick. Joel Embiid comes out after the game saying, I don't know what these guys are mad for. If you guys know the rules, the points matter. So I wish the shot went in. And I said, you know what? I am not at all mad at this guy. This guy wants it all. It means something. Every little bit means something. This award, this title is cool. Like I said, for whatever it means to the fans, whatever it means to the league, because Bones Highland sure don't know what the hell going on.
I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even know what's going
on. Whatever it means, the players right now are playing like it's something.
And if you just love basketball, like I know I do, I just love the idea of something else to talk about. I do.
Yeah.
I do like talking about how much Luka went off versus how much Bron went off. Or I do.
Yeah.
Considering who's going to be the MVP. I do. I love another line to bet on at FanDuel. I love it. It's just something else for me to get tuned into. And like you said, they did a great job of rolling it out. And of course, we were all skeptical of it. But it doesn't take anything away from the season. That's the other thing.
No, it's all in play.
It all fits in flow, and everything's good. And it's that combined with the idea of knowing that the players got to play 65 games. You just know they're going to be out there, right? It's just the feeling this season is that everyone's trying a little bit harder.
And I'll tell you one other thing I like about it. These games is like you got like this double whammy feeling. Like, we had Wemby versus Chet. That was an in-season tournament game. That is meaningful for the tournament and just for the matchup of just Wemby, Chet. You know what I mean? Again, in-season tournament. Who knows how long these group teams stay together, and who knows what these guys do as they matriculate down their careers. Playoffs, Western Conference Finals, in-season first. All that good stuff. There's a whole bunch of foreshadowing for the future. I mean, like I said, NBA, they just rolled this out great. We can even talk about Wemby Chet matchup. I mean, I'm not sure you've seen about it. I watched a bit of the game. Underwhelming.
Not too much out there. Two guys to figure it out still.
Mm-hmm.
But still, nonetheless, like you said, it's things like that the NBA has done a good job of doing and making things just more notable.
Yeah.
It's making it so that we do have an easier chance to just scroll back through the history books and be like, oh, this was the start of that.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's underwhelming, we have a notable point,
a
checkpoint. They've given us something else to talk about and to take with us.
Mm-hmm.
Both these guys, though, are just already showed that they're going to be tremendous impacts on defense.
Mm-hmm.
Tremendous new style impact defenders. So I'm excited about that. And that was confirmed in that game even as well. Even though it was a little bit underwhelming scoring wise.
Definitely underwhelming. I mean, before I even get into like Wemby, the Spurs, we still need a lot of work there. You know what I mean? So again, if Wemby don't perform well, you're gonna need a lot of help from the other guys. And I mean, I like the guy. I like Vassell, and Keldon Johnson. He all right there.
Solid pieces. They just need a point guard.
They need a point guard.
They need a solid point guard.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Then they another big there. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna play with Wemby as well. It's gonna help protect the paint, protect the rim. Just take that load off Wemby's back a little bit. But so nonetheless, like I said, just underwhelming game. But I mean, it's two young guys, like you said, trying to figure it out.
They're in two different situations too. Like Wemby's more of like the centerpiece there.
Mm-hmm.
Chet's just trying to fit in
and
figure out how to to ride with this wave. They got a lot of good potential and a lot of good pieces out there in OKC.
You know I like them.
Yeah.
You know I like them. But yeah, man, shoot. You got any last words before we roll out here for the week?
Austin, you just missed it, man.
Okay.
Austin, you're very lucky that you didn't go off and sign somewhere else and get a contract, because you very well might have been the contract thief, but you're getting fair pay.
Jack Del Rio, count your days. Ron Rivera, count your days. Because I don't get how you guys have been here 4 years, and in year 4, this defense is ranked 30th. 2 defensive head coaches, 2 defensive minds, ranked 30th. Josh Harris, I cannot wait to see you boot these guys out. Week 18. I wish you would boot them this week, week 11. I wish. But again, you don't want to, just make more turmoil there in town. It's fine, get them out.
Take it early.
And just do it and make it a nice, clean sweep. But I'm going to tell you one thing, Jack Del Rio. Count your days. We're sick of it here in Commanderland. We tired. Y'all lied to us. But looky here, man.
But you said it wasn't true.
I think I said. The D-line going to lead us. Traded the guys. Because this wasn't working.
You quit.
Hey, man. That's it for us out here today, man. We're going to holler at y'all. Check up 101. We out.